I have something important to talk about today, and it's about perception, really. So when we are in a certain phase, when we're in, like, when you're in the mud and you're in the thick of it, and you're like, "Ah, I can't see," or when you're in, right, I've launched this program and now I want to get people into it, or I'm doing this live event, I want to get people into it, dropping into the fear, and you feel that feeling of the fear and you resist it because you think it's going to last forever. Now, picture this with me, right? This is the best way to bust these bullshit stories, is to tell stories that aren't related, because then your brain just gets out of the way and listens. So imagine you're living in Arizona. It's frickin' boiling. It's like 128 degrees, and you're absolutely boiling your butt off, right? And you're sitting inside, and the air conditioning isn't quite working properly, like it's just not quite cutting it right because it's absolutely so hot. And so you're sitting there and you're not enjoying the heat, right? You're really like, "Oh, is this ever going to go away?" And then you start to build up these thoughts of, "Oh my God, it's going to be so hot like this forever, and am I ever going to escape? And I can't think." And we start, building all of these feelings on top of each other, which is what overwhelm is, right? Overwhelm is not when you have too many things to do. Overwhelm, actually, because you can have a million things to do and not feel overwhelmed. This is true, right? Overwhelm comes when you are feeling like you have too much to do and you're not going to be able to do it. If you have lots of things to do and you've got time to do it, it's not overwhelm, right? But it's the same with feeling hot. You're like, "Oh, it's never going to end." It's all those feelings and thoughts. It's the thoughts that are coming in on top of those feelings that go with it. And now let's come back to New Zealand, where it's freezing here at the moment, right? Today is a freezing cold day. You're sitting in your beautiful infrared sauna, and it's 128 degrees, and it feels good. You're sweating. You're like, "Yeah, I'm getting this, and I'm really tapped into flow, and I've got space," and exactly the same heat, right? It doesn't matter that outside is colder. Inside the sauna is still 128 degrees. So why, and I'm talking like American measurements here, right? Like, clearly not degrees, um, Celsius. We're talking about Fahrenheit. So same heat in Arizona, same heat in the sauna, but in the sauna you're loving it, in Arizona you're not. What's the difference? Your thoughts. Guys, your brains, it's your brain is in charge of your business, and you need to fucking fire it. Employ the heart, demote the brain, and you will get to where you're going even faster, right? But there's all these bullshit stories that are difficult to see on your own, right? Like, they don't even feel like they're beliefs inside of you. They don't even feel like a little cord that's attached to your thoughts, because you're so used to thinking it. You've worn this pathway in your brain so many times. It generally takes someone external to bust that for you. You can do it on your own, right? Sure, you can. It's just a lot harder. So think about where you are. Are you enjoying it for the moment that it is? Like, in the stuckness of your business, what can you enjoy in that stuckness, right? Stuckness and beer mode and being stuck in, and like hibernating, all of that is really valuable to your business as well. It's not always hustle, hustle, hustle that gets you everywhere, right? Like, you need those quiet moments and those fuck it and chuck all your toys at the cot moments, so that you truly get to the gold in your business. This is life, right? There's cycles. Like, there is no avoiding cycles. The moon pulls on us, the seasons pull on us, every single thing pulls on us, right? We have to acknowledge the fact that, I'm just looking at the clock because I've got a client soon. We have to roll with the fact that there are cycles, and where there are going to be different feelings at each part of those cycle, you need to lean into the parts that you can grow from. Not all of them are going to feel good, and that's okay, right? You don't actually die from feeling those feelings. You die from actions. You grow from actions. Everything is a result of actions, but it all starts with thoughts, right? So watch your thoughts today, and remember, together we shall rise. Now, I'm actively enrolling for Business Acceleration Club now. We start in a month's time. There is funding available in New Zealand. If you'd like to find out whether you're eligible for it, then have a chat with me. Even if you're not in New Zealand, have a chat with me. It's fucking amazing. People get absolutely amazing results in there, and I want you in there too, right? It's much more affordable than what you think. I'm not going to tell you the price on here. Have a chat with me. Just book a chat. Like, it's really, really, really super easy to book a chat with me. Go onto my Facebook page or my website, and you'll see book a chat. Have a fabulous day forward, and remember, together we shall rise.